A few days ago, I received an email from someone asking me, Alvin, I'm planning to make a career change into project management, and I'm not sure what to do. Where should I start? I've received many emails asking me this question, so today I'm giving you my entire project manager career roadmap that I wish I had so you can become a project manager this year. If we're meeting for the first time, my name's Alvin. I'm an engineering project manager who pivoted careers from engineer to project manager, and along the way, I became CAPM, PMP, and Scrum Master certified. I'm here to help you land your next project management job without feeling stressed out or overwhelmed. So the first step is to actually get hands-on experience. As an engineer, while my actual job title wasn't a project manager, I still did bits and pieces of work here and there that involved using project management skills. I created and managed a schedule. I led communication efforts with actual vendors. I also helped mitigate risks so they wouldn't delay our project's launch date. All these things I did involved to some capacity skills that are tied to project management. And so I want to encourage you that you can get experience regardless of what your job title is. If you don't know where to start, have a friendly conversation with your manager during your one-on-one. This one secret strategy that I'm going to reveal to you is what I've used to convince my manager at that time to start supporting and leading projects of my very own. Instead of using your one-on-one time to talk about your projects, shift the conversation to talk about your career goals. Tell them that you want to manage a project and that you'd like to grow as a project manager. A good manager will support you and even offer you smaller projects that you can work on. You'll be surprised by how one little ask can transform the rest of your career. It did for me, and I'm confident it can do the same thing for you. If your company has a project manager or even a PMO, go ahead and talk to them. Send them a message on Teams. Walk up to them, introduce yourself, ask if they'd be open for a chat because you'd love to know how they got into their current role. Ask them a few questions like, hey, what projects do you work on? What tools are you using as a project manager? And soon you'll start getting mentorship from someone who's already an experienced project manager. The second step is to survey the job market. Get familiar with what types of project manager jobs are out there in your industry. Survey the land and see what's out there. You'll see a wide range of positions like project coordinator, junior project manager, PMO specialist, or even project analyst. As you start looking at each role, see what interests you the most and which ones you could possibly qualify for. Here's my secret that gave me the edge when I applied for project manager jobs. When I worked as an engineer during the day, I studied every entry-level project manager job posting that I was interested in at night. I highlighted it from top to bottom and I read every single word. I wanted to know what are the key skills I needed to know and what tools did I need to master and what would I need to do to pass the interview requirements. So on my computer, I saved every project manager job posting in a Word file. I kept track of which companies in my area were hiring entry-level project managers. And so I had my own secret database of which companies and which positions I could apply and reasonably qualify for. So I want to encourage you to use my secret. Keep a job tracker in Excel and start tracking which positions you're interested in and which ones that you meet the requirements for. The third step is to invest into your learning. This is a step that some people skip or tend to avoid because they're afraid of investing money into their career. Let me reframe it to you in a different way. If you don't invest into yourself, how do you expect a future company to invest into you by hiring you as their future project manager? Imagine that you yourself, you're a physical product, but you are version 1.0. But the company wants someone who understands the fundamentals of what it takes to lead projects and be a project manager. To get to this new version 2.0, what do you need to do to get there? And so while you're studying job postings, perform a self-assessment on your skills. What skills do you need to learn so you can fill in that gap between where you are now and where you want to be so you can land your next project management job. When I was working as an engineer, I didn't have the foundational technical skills in project management. So I started at level 0, just like you might be right now. I researched heavily into what books, certifications, and courses I could take so I could level up. If you're a complete beginner like I was at the time, then there are a few resources that I recommend. First, get a copy of this book, Project Management for the Unofficial Project Manager. There is a newer edition of this. I have an older copy here. This was the very first book I purchased that helped me master the basics in project management when I was working as an engineer. The authors explain it in very easy to understand language that anyone can read, and you can read it in less than a few days. Second, I recommend signing up to the Google Project Management Certificate program and paying for it so you can get a certificate that you can then highlight and emphasize on your resume and your LinkedIn profile. And third, I recommend studying for PMI's CAPM exam, or what's known as the Certified Associate in Project Management. I recommend this path because you can highlight both certificates on your resume, which will help you stand out when you're applying for entry-level roles. And then during your interviews, guess what? You can tell the hiring manager that you're already certified through PMI as a Certified Associate in Project Management. For all the resources that I recommend, check out all the links that I'm sharing in the description bar down below. They are affiliate links and they support me at no additional cost to you, so I can keep creating high quality content just like this. The biggest thing I want you to know is you don't need to be a project manager to land a project manager job. If you're stuck, remember that you just need to reframe your current experience and skills so it speaks project management language. Before I reveal what strategy helped me stand out to hiring managers, leave me a comment down below. Which tip helped you out the most? Drop me a comment down below and I look forward to hearing from you. Step 4 is to update your resume and market yourself. It's gonna take time to craft a resume that stands out for project management specific jobs. I spent months applying to entry-level jobs, making dozens of mistakes. I honestly wouldn't hear back from companies. All I would hear is the sound of silence and just crickets. Nothing in my email inbox. And when you're applying to dozens of job postings, you start to wonder if you can actually do this. And at the time, I was working as an engineer and I felt so lost and discouraged. I wanted so badly to land a job as a project manager, but I didn't even know what to do or what steps to take to even land an interview. Let me save you all the headache and frustration that I experienced. When I updated my resume, I couldn't write my bullet points like I was an engineer before. I had to think from the perspective of a project manager. I had to show that I was already the version 2.0. So I had to use project management words and reframe my experiences that show how I led and actually deliver results on real projects. Here's what I recommend based on what helped me pivot from engineer to project manager. Look at your current experience and reframe what you already have so it speaks project management lingo. Write your bullet points so it shows how you're already using project management skills. Don't wait until you feel like you have experience. You probably already have project management skills that you need to show off on your resume, right? To help you do this, I'm giving you my exact project manager resume template that I used to land interviews and get offers for multiple project manager jobs. You can download it for free at alvinthepm.com/resume template. It's completely free because I want you to stand out from your competition so you can land your next job and earn the income that you deserve. So go ahead, download my free project manager resume template at alvinthepm.com/resume template. Step 5 is never give up. It's never too early to start. Use your friends and colleagues as referrals in companies to stand out and increase your chances of getting an interview. Just having one personal reference can make such a huge difference. This isn't going to be an easy journey, but it's completely worth it. You will get discouraged, you'll get knocked off your feet, and you might even question yourself. You'll ask if this is the right career move for you. When I was trying to transition from a senior engineer to project manager, it felt challenging and overwhelming trying to understand concepts from the PMBOK guide and also learning how to use different project management software tools that are out there. It was frustrating. I'm glad I stuck with it though, even when I wanted to quit. You'll put in a lot of time to study, you'll get rejected, and you might fail interviews. Just be patient with yourself and never give up. You can do this, and I believe in you. If I can do it, then I know you can do it too. You will land your next job in project management. To find out how to do this, even if you don't have experience, please watch this video next, and I'll see you in the next video.